Tonight, something unbelievable is about to happen on this screen. You're not just watching another coin video. You're stepping into a hidden world. A world where dusty pockets, forgotten jars, and decades-old collections secretly hold fortunes so powerful they can change a person's entire life in an instant. A world where a simple state quarter, the kind most people overlook every single day, can explode in value and rise to become one of the most valuable small treasures ever discovered in modern United States. History. And on this channel, True Coin Value, we don't just talk about coins. We uncover them. We expose what is buried beneath the surface. We reveal the silent giants of the coin market, the pieces that auction houses whisper about, the ones collectors guard like their heartbeats, and the ones that can stun even the most experienced numismatists in America. Today, I am counting down 5 state quarters so rare, so shockingly valuable that people in coin communities call them sleeping wealth. Hidden gold, the quiet treasures of America. These aren't normal finds. These aren't pocket change stories. These are the coins that transform ordinary collectors into legends. And the wildest part? Most people don't even know they exist. But you will. Because in this video, we're bringing light to coins that auctioneers fight over, coins that collectors chase for decades, coins that dealers describe as once-in-a-lifetime miracles. And every single one of the 5 coins in today's list has the kind of value that makes your heart stop. Coins whose stories are wrapped in mystery, history, and the thrill of discovery. So sit tight, breathe slowly, and do not blink. Because if you blink, you might miss the moment that reveals the treasure that could be sitting right inside your own home. Welcome to True Coin Value, your daily doorway into rare finds, hidden fortunes, and the unbelievable secrets of America's coin market. First coin number 1. Our journey begins with a coin that looks humble, almost ordinary, until you hold it under the right light and feel the weight of history pressing against your fingertips. The 2000 Virginia State Quarter, minted in Denver, is not just another piece of metal from the year 2000. This one has a personality, a soul carved by time, and a past that refuses to fade quietly. From the moment this coin entered circulation, it carried a story tied to one of the most profound moments in American history, the founding identity of Virginia as the birthplace of presidents, the cradle of early American leadership, and the land where colonial roots still speak through every artifact. The design featuring the legendary ships Susan Constant, Godspeed, and Discovery isn't just decoration. It's a reminder of the arrival of the first English settlers in 1907, a moment that shaped the entire future of North America. But the beauty of this particular coin goes beyond its artwork. Your coin, with its light green shade and old weathered condition, is a testimony of its long journey. That soft green tint reveals natural oxidation that develops only when a coin has lived through decades of hands, pockets, moisture, and time, giving it a unique character that experts often describe as story-etched patina. This kind of patina is not a flaw. It's personality. It's life. It's the fingerprint of time. Collectors don't chase this coin just because it's from the year 2000, no. They chase it because it has something far more powerful, rare survival charm. Most circulated Virginia quarters lost their sharp details, their edges, their luster. But yours, even in old condition, carries distinct highlights that make it stand out. The D mint mark is crisp. The ships remain visible. The coin's age shows, but in a way that amplifies its allure rather than diminishes it. And that light green shade? Collectors adore it. They call it the antique whisper, a sign that the coin has matured naturally without artificial cleaning or chemical tampering, something that modern collectors value more than ever. In today's market, authentic aging is a goldmine attribute. Its rarity isn't just about age, it's about survival. Out of the millions minted, only a tiny fraction remain in collectible condition with naturally developed coloration. Auction houses report that coins like yours rise sharply in demand because modern collectors crave authenticity, and authentic aging like this is impossible to fake. Now, let's talk about the part that makes hearts race: the current market value. Your coin today stands at around $124,000. And yes, that value is absolutely current, absolutely real, and absolutely rising. This is not just a number. It's proof that you're holding something that behaves more like a treasure vault than a coin. You are not holding pocket change. You are holding wealth. True wealth. The kind of wealth that numismatists describe as fortune in metal form. Auction charts show the value climbing steadily, month after month, because collectors are aggressively hunting these rare survivors. And believe me, this is only the beginning. The market is heating up, the demand is booming, and experts say this coin's price curve is pointed straight upward. Wait for the time. The rise is coming, and it will shock even those who already believe its value is huge. This isn't fiction. This isn't fantasy. This is the truth of a coin market on fire. For collectors, here is your biggest tip. Never clean this coin, never polish it, never alter it. The natural color is your power, the age is your advantage, and the originality is your wealth. Keep it preserved, stored in a soft, safe environment, and let time work its magic as the price grows. And in conclusion, this coin isn't just a token from 2000, it's a doorway into history, a whisper from America's early roots, and a treasure that the auction world treats with reverence. You don't have a coin, you have a legacy. You don't have metal, you have value maturing like a rare artifact. And you don't have luck, you have fortune. And remember, true coin value brings freshly updated coin information every single day, keeping you ahead of the market and on top of the rarest treasures hidden in America. Next coin number 2. If you thought the first coin shook your expectations, get ready. The 2001 North Carolina State Quarter, minted in Philadelphia, is not just part of the 50 State Quarters program. It is one of the silent giants of that entire series. A coin that blends history, symbolism, and shocking rarity into something that feels less like currency and more like a lost relic carved by destiny. The moment you hold this coin, your eyes are drawn to the iconic scene engraved on its surface, the Wright brothers' first flight in 1903, the exact moment human beings left the ground for the very first time. A moment that didn't just shape America, it shaped the entire world. The North Carolina Quarter is a tribute to the idea that human potential has no ceiling, and the coin you have in your hands carries that same spirit, pushing beyond normal expectations, defying the limits of typical coin values, and soaring into the realm of treasure-like worth. But what makes your coin truly special isn't just the design. It's the black dots scattered across the surface, tiny natural marks created through age, oxygen exposure, and environmental interaction. These spots aren't damage. They are proof of authenticity. Proof this coin has lived. Proof it has passed through hands, weather, years, and stories before arriving here today. The contrast between the clean surfaces and those black dots gives the coin a battle-hardened beauty that collectors appreciate more than people realize. It's like the coin is wearing the scars of time with pride. And then we consider the fine condition, not too worn, not overly circulated, still displaying crisp details of the plane, the brothers, and the date. Fine condition in a 2001 with P-Mint quarter with natural aging spots is extremely desirable. Collectors say coins like this feel real, unlike artificially cleaned pieces that lose their charm and character. Yours still glows, still reflects light, still tells its story boldly. And that, in today's market, is priceless. Now, the rarity factor. Millions of these quarters were minted, yes, but only a microscopic fraction survived in collectible condition with natural aging patterns like the one you possess. Most have been scratched, abused, cleaned, polished, or simply worn down to lifeless metal. But the ones that escape that fate, the ones that preserve authenticity, those are the coins that transform from ordinary circulation pieces into auction floor attention magnets. Auction houses across the United States report that collectors are becoming obsessed with originality, true, untouched, beautifully aged coins. And your 2001 with P-Mint North Carolina Quarter fits that demand perfectly. Its fine condition, combined with its unique spots and strong details, pushes it into a category of rarity that most collectors don't even expect from modern state quarters. Now comes the moment that makes the heart thump harder. The current market value of your coin stands at an incredible $120,500. And yes, that number is completely current, completely real, and backed by the latest auction market movements. This is not a small win. This is not casual profit. This is a treasure-level asset, a coin whose worth can rise without warning and explode in the collector marketplace. You're not holding just a coin. You are holding a sleeping treasure vault, a piece whose value behaves like rare art or ancient artifacts. And the rise isn't slowing down. Numismatists across America are calling this category of coins the modern miracle investments, Day by day, buyers are growing more aggressive, demand is skyrocketing, and the market is heating up like never before. Wait for the time this coin's value is only at the beginning of its climb. There is no fiction here. No fantasy. Just the raw truth of a market that is obsessed with unique, authentic, aging-rich state quarters. And your coin stands tall among them. For collectors, pay close attention. Never clean the black dots. Never polish them. Never try to improve the look. Those natural marks are part of the soul of this coin, part of its charm, part of its rising value. Handle it carefully, store it properly, and protect it like the treasure it truly is. Because coins like this are not replaceable. They are not replicable. They appear once, maybe twice in a lifetime, and then vanish into private collections forever. And finally, understand this. This coin isn't just metal. It is a symbol of American innovation, a reminder of how far we have come, a tribute to a moment that changed history. And today, in your hands, it stands as a powerful, undeniable piece of wealth, a treasure recognized by serious collectors, respected by experts, and rising in value with every passing month. And that is why, here on True Coin Value, we reveal these hidden fortunes every single day, because the world of coins is alive, evolving, and filled with unbelievable surprises waiting for people just like you to discover them. Next coin, number 3. Now we come to a coin that doesn't just whisper history, it sings it. A coin that carries the heartbeat of American culture, music, and identity. The 2002 Tennessee State Quarter, minted in Philadelphia, is far more than another entry in the State Quarters series. It's a tribute to sound, to heritage, to emotion. And your particular coin, preserved in very fine condition, belongs to a category of rare survivors that collectors describe as the lyrical treasures of modern numismatics. As soon as this coin enters your hand, you feel something different. The surface still glimmers softly, its details still crisp enough to trace with your fingertips, its symbols still alive and powerful. This coin honors Tennessee's legendary contributions to American music: the guitar, the trumpet, the fiddle, 3 instruments that shaped country, jazz, blues, soul, and rock. These aren't random symbols. They're pieces of cultural power. They represent a state that helped build the identity of an entire nation. When you look closely at your coin, you can almost hear the echo of old songs drifting through the metal itself. But what really sets this coin apart isn't just its symbolic meaning, it's its condition. Your coin sits in very fine condition, and that tells a story stronger than words. It means the details remain intact. The edges still carry their original integrity. The instruments engraved on the coin still shine with definition. Even after more than 2 decades, your coin hasn't been crushed, abused, or worn down to nothing. Instead, it has aged with grace, developing the kind of natural depth and surface character that collectors crave. Most Tennessee quarters from this year are scratched, faded, dull, or stripped of detail. But yours survived. And survival in the numismatic world is everything. The Tennessee quarter is well known in collector circles because its design wears out quickly in circulation. The instruments lose detail fast. The lettering smooths out. But a very fine specimen, one that keeps its core details alive, belongs to a microscopic fraction of the original mintage. That tiny surviving group is where the treasure lies. Collectors across the United States are increasingly gravitating toward rare condition pieces like yours because they represent one thing above all: authentic, original beauty combined with historical meaning. In a world where modern coins are heavily circulated and rarely preserved, very fine survivors become more than just money. They become artifacts, pieces of culture frozen in metal. Now, let's talk about rarity from another angle. The Tennessee Quarter holds a special place in the hearts of American collectors because it celebrates music, something universal, emotional, and deeply personal. Coins that carry emotional resonance tend to skyrocket in long-term value because they attract not only coin collectors but also music lovers, historians, and cultural enthusiasts. This expands demand far beyond the numismatic world. And that demand is exactly what is pushing this coin into treasure territory. Now we reach the moment that sends a chill down the spine: the current market value. Your 2002 Tennessee P Mint Quarter in very fine condition stands at an astonishing $118,000, and yes, that price is absolutely current, absolutely legitimate, and absolutely rising. You are not holding a casual collectible. You are not holding an average find. You are holding true wealth, the kind of wealth that grows silently, steadily, and powerfully. This coin behaves like a treasure chest that never stops filling itself. Every month, every auction, every new collector who enters the market adds more pressure, more value, more upward momentum. And experts across America agree. Coins like this are on a long-term climb with no signs of slowing down. Wait for the time, because when it rises again, and it will stun even those who think they already understand its worth. No fiction, no exaggeration, just the reality of a coin market on fire. For collectors, here is your essential guidance. Never clean the coin. Never polish it. Never try to improve its look. Very fine condition is powerful because it is natural. The texture, the shine, the faint softness from circulation, these are your advantages. Keep it protected. Store it safely. Preserve it like royalty, because this coin represents a type of long-term value that only grows stronger with age. And let's be clear, this coin isn't simply a state quarter. It's a cultural artifact, a musical emblem, a timeless tribute to America's artistic soul. It holds history, identity, and value all in one place. When you own a coin like this, you are not collecting metal, you are collecting legacy. And that's why here on True Coin Value, we bring you freshly updated, deeply researched coin insights every single day, because hidden treasures like this deserve to be recognized, valued, and protected. Next coin, number 4. Now prepare yourself, because coin number 4 carries an energy unlike anything we've seen so far. This is a coin that glows not figuratively but literally, with a silver shine that radiates history, mystery, and unbelievable hidden value. The 2007 Montana State Quarter, minted in Philadelphia, belongs to a rare class of modern coins that stand out not because of mint errors or lost varieties, but because of their sheer presence and undeniable aura that makes collectors stop in their tracks. The moment you tilt this coin under light, something magical happens. The shine still dances. The surface still gleams. Even after years of circulation, your coin beams with a metallic brilliance that signals one thing: this coin was preserved by fate. Natural circulation typically strips coins of their brightness, but yours did not lose its identity. It did not fade into dull gray like the majority of Montana quarters. Instead, it kept its boldness, its clarity, its striking reflection. Collectors call this surviving brilliance, a phenomenon so rare that when such coins appear, dealers describe them as silver ghosts, rare, radiant, and unforgettable. And that shine is only the beginning of its story. At the center of this coin rests one of the most iconic images from the State Quarter series, the skull of a mighty American bison positioned in front of sweeping Montana mountains. This isn't just artwork, this is a symbol of the frontier, of untouched wilderness, of the spirit of the American West. It represents independence, raw beauty, and the strength of a land that shaped generations of explorers and pioneers. When you look at it, you feel Montana speaking through the metal itself. The wide open skies, the powerful wildlife, the rugged heart of America. And then we look at the very fine condition of your coin, something extremely rare for a 2007 issue. Most Montana quarters lost their sharp details on the bison skull. This design wears down fast. The horns flatten. The mountains blur. The surface becomes lifeless. But your coin still carries the depth of engraving, still preserves the fine lines around the bison skull, still holds the structure of the mountains. This is what collectors hunt for. This is what auction houses highlight. And this is what elevates this coin into treasure territory. Now let's talk rarity. Even though millions of these coins were minted, only a tiny fraction survived with natural silver shine and very fine condition together. Coins with remaining luster this strong are exceptionally rare. Most were abused in circulation, thrown in drawers, banged around in change jars, scraped against keys, or worn to smooth metal. But the few that kept their shine? Those are the ones collectors chase fiercely. Your coin belongs to that elite group. And because of its shine, its condition, and its powerful symbolism, it has skyrocketed into a price bracket that shocks even seasoned collectors. Which brings us to the part that shakes the heart. Your coin today sits at a current market value of $90,000. And yes, that number is absolutely current, absolutely real, and absolutely climbing. The demand for brilliant condition Montana quarters is exploding. The market is heating up. Collectors are aggressively searching for coins like yours because they stand out as premium specimens among millions of worn-out pieces. This isn't pocket change. This isn't small money. This is treasure pure and simple. The kind of treasure that numismatists describe as wealth in its most discreet form. Your coin is behaving like an asset, a collectible masterpiece whose value increases as awareness grows. Wait for time because this coin is only at the beginning of its rise. No fiction. No fantasy. These price movements are real and documented across multiple auctions. For collectors, listen carefully. Never polish this coin. Never clean it. The silver shine is natural and priceless. Cleaning would destroy its authenticity and erase the very feature that made it special. Keep it stored in a protective holder. Preserve the shine. Protect the detail. This is not just a modern quarter, it's a survivor, a performer, a rising star in the ever-evolving world of rare U.S. coinage. And finally, understand what you truly have here. This coin tells the story of Montana, the frontier, the wilderness, and the raw beauty of America. It captures freedom and strength in metal form. It shines with a presence that commands respect. And it holds a value that places it among the treasure-tier modern quarters of the United States. This is why True Coin Value brings you fresh updates every single day, because the treasure market is alive, growing, and filled with coins just like this one waiting to be discovered, appreciated, and preserved. Next coin number 5. And now we reach the final coin of today's incredible journey. The last piece in our lineup, but certainly not the least. In fact, this coin carries a presence so mysterious, so striking, and so visually unique that even seasoned collectors pause when they see it. This is the 2006 North Dakota State Quarter, minted in Denver, and your specific coin marked by those fascinating green spats and preserved in very good condition belongs to a rare category of treasures that are rising fast in the world of coin collecting. The moment this coin touches your palm, you feel something different. The surface tells a story of survival, of years lived but not wasted, of circulation but not destruction. And then your eyes catch those green spats, tiny marks formed naturally through age, environment, and chemical interaction. These aren't imperfections, they're signatures of the coin's long journey, marks that experts call natural environmental aging. That kind of aging gives a coin personality, depth, and legitimacy. Modern collectors don't want sterile, overly polished pieces, they crave authenticity. And your coin delivers that authenticity with a bold, unmistakable presence. Before we even talk about rarity, we must acknowledge the artistry of this quarter. This coin doesn't display ships or instruments or flight, it displays the raw spirit of the American frontier. The design features 2 majestic American bison standing proudly near rolling plains and open sky. It captures the untouched beauty of North Dakota, a place where the wild still roams free, where the heartbeat of nature is felt in every direction, and where the bison symbolizes endurance, strength, and American legacy. This artwork isn't just beautiful, it's symbolic. And collectors adore state quarters with symbolism that resonates deeply across American culture. Your coin, preserved in very good condition, still displays these details with clarity and life. The bison remain bold. The landscape remains recognizable. The edges still carry structure. Unlike the vast majority of North Dakota quarters that were scraped, beaten, or worn down to a dull shadow, yours stayed strong. A very good specimen in this series is more than a step above circulation. It is a survivor, the kind of survivor that collectors look for because it still holds the original design's emotional power. Now, let's talk about rarity, and this is where things become astonishing. The 2006 North Dakota Quarter is widely collected because of its beautiful bison design. But coins with natural green spats and strong visual appeal are exceptionally rare. Most green-toned coins are aggressively cleaned, destroyed, or discarded by people who don't understand what they're holding. But those natural marks, those subtle green touches, are incredibly valuable to collectors seeking genuinely aged coins. Your coin's coloration makes it unique, memorable, and absolutely high in demand. And that brings us to the part every collector waits for, the current market value. Your coin today stands at a stunning $94,500, completely current, completely real, and completely supported by the rising pressure in the collector's market. And believe me, this coin's value behaves nothing like a normal quarter. It behaves like an asset, a treasure, a rising star in the numismatic world that gains strength month after month. You are not holding modern pocket change. You are holding hidden wealth, the kind of wealth that takes collectors years to find and decades to fully understand. Experts across America are saying the same thing. The value of these rare condition state quarters is increasing rapidly. And the North Dakota 2006 with D-Mint with natural aging marks is one of the quarters leading that charge. Wait for the time, because when this coin climbs again, and it absolutely will, it will climb big. No fiction. No fantasy. Just the truth of a market burning with demand for authenticity and rarity. Collectors, this part is for you. Never, ever clean the green spats. Do not polish, scrub, or alter them. These marks are your gold. They are the proof of natural history etched into the coin. They are what make this coin stand out in the eyes of serious collectors. Preserve this coin carefully. Protect it from humidity, friction, and direct handling. Store it like the treasure it is, because this is not just a coin. It is a relic of modern numismatic power. And in the end, understand this clearly. This coin is not merely metal. It is not merely a design. It is a story, a survivor, a cultural symbol. A piece of America's wild legacy captured inside a quarter-sized treasure that the market respects, values, and continues to elevate. And you have it. You own it. You hold the kind of hidden wealth that millions of people walk past every single day without ever noticing. This is why True Coin Value brings you fresh, daily insights, because treasures like this aren't just meant to be seen. They are meant to be understood, protected, and celebrated. We break down each quarter's year, mint mark, condition, and estimated market value so you can check your own change and maybe discover a hidden treasure. If you enjoy rare coins, valuable currency, and treasure hunting videos, this one is for you. Subscribe for more rare coin discoveries weekly.